This is something I've been saying for almost 40 years now, since I was 13, 14 years old in junior high and high school, um, is that humanity has gone viral and we are a virus slowly consuming our host. And I conceptualized that early on, and I walked with everyone else, right, as the Buddha. Um, and as God woke me up, they said, okay, it's time to set it straight now. If you look back, if you look at like if you want to see, there's the world populations have fallen below replacement level, right? It's a degenerative function of the Earth that's woken up to our virus here, and they're setting us straight. And so it's based on consumption. It's based on what we consume and the violence that we perpetuate in the world. If you overlay a flight map over that degeneration of the world's populations that are declining. The flight map is you'll notice that there are flights everywhere. Just it covers the whole globe except for Africa, and Africa is the one continent there that is still carrying replacement level populations. It's the same with cars. If you put a map of automobile usage over that same situation, you'll see that the mass transportation is a direct correlation to the degeneration of our population expanding. So it's what we consume, it's what we carry, and when we work towards the earth in violence and threaten to destroy it, right? Because that's what we're doing. We're a virus. We're consuming our host. There's people planning to go to Mars because we're going to destroy the earth. We're killing 84 billion land animals a year and over a trillion fish. We're scheduled to cut down all the trees on the planet in 300 years so we can wipe our ass with toilet paper, right? Because we eat broken things and it breaks us, and now we're just, full of it. So, what God showed me is the way out of the mess is to go back to Genesis 1, where they told us what to consume, and follow those rules, which is when you really get down to it and get strict and straight on it, it's the herb with seed. So the herb has to have seed. If you're degenerating the plant, if you're cutting down the plant, if you're ripping up the roots, if you're killing the life, then it's not able to go to the seed cycle, and you're stopping the process of life. And the tree with seed. So when you consume the fruit of the tree, then you throw the remaining core out, or the seeds out to the area around the tree, and as more fruit is needed, the trees grow for us. And then we live without fire. There's no fire in Genesis 1. There's no, salt and soap and hot and cold running water, all this stuff. That's a function of degeneration of man. It's our inability to live with nature. And we are animals. That's what we've forgotten, is that we are actually animals. We're not humans or separate from animals. We're animals too. And that's what God's woken me up to. And now I'm my hair's going up, and I'm healing. All my flexibility's coming back. My throat's releasing. I'm releasing my Adam's apple, and I am a wild animal. That's what I am. I conceptualize that. I can see it. I can feel it. I can. It's your consciousness completely changes. So to see those population um, functions come back to play, and to have everybody participate in this world as a function of nature, we have to do what God says and stop being a virus. And it's partially a decision, but God's also forcing our hand. There's mass destruction at play. We've set it up for ourselves. Just apocalyptic functions all over the place. Um, and I could go through them, but you'll figure them out as you sit back and look at it. Like lithium ion batteries over natural gas fields, and it's crazy what we've set up. And those things burn for 2 days. They start burning down houses. They're gonna mass chaos is on its way. We got disease over the top. We have plants. Whole the Northeast has lost all of its fruit trees for this. Like it's real. So. Uh, God has shared this with me so I can share it with the world, and we can step back from the apocalypse that we are perpetuating and go back to God and do what we were told in Genesis 1. Uh, and all the religious texts work in functions together. They're not separate. It's people get broken with the things that they consume, and they start labeling themselves. And labeling and division is a function of Satan. It's all in Genesis 3 when Adam and Eve fall, and they say there's the division of brothers and all. It's all in there. The disease, the pain at childbirth, all of it, eating from the field instead of the trees. It's all in there. But then also, if you go back to like the Bhagavad Gita, it explains how to live without material wealth, and you look at the path of Buddha, and it tells you the path of non-judgment, and you look at the look at the Tao Te Ching, and it shows you the living life in connection with the Great Spirit, and it's there's all these aspects all come together to form conscious thought, of which we've designed for ourselves over thousands of years. And every bite we take is the regeneration of the relation of Adam and Eve. So the humanity has gone viral, and we're destroying our host, and our host has something to do about it because the Earth is completely fully conscious, and it's woken up to its virus, and it is going to destroy us unless we get back in line. So find God, whichever direction it is, and realize that nonviolence is a gift. Uh, Killing plants just destroys yourself, and that's where we are in this world. So God bless.